Hey guys, EBP Man here, and today we're going to take a look at 14 cases for the iPhone 10 and XS Max, and these are all brought to us by Spigen. Let's go ahead and check them out. Now, if you're looking for a case for your iPhone 10 or XS Max, you have to check out Spigen's product line. They have a full complimentary line of cases that are going to give you ultimate protection when it comes to drop testing. B, it's going to look good, bottom line, guys. Going to support all those cool features like the Apple Pay as well as the wireless charging, and it's going to give you that peace of mind to make sure that your phone doesn't get damaged. We're also going to be reviewing a new product of theirs, and this is going to be a separate video of this Easy Fit screen protector. So we're going to check out how this works because this has a really cool installation process, and we'll do that in the next video. But right now, let's get right to checking out these cases for the 10 Max and the XS Simple. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and tap the little bell icon to get notified when new videos become available. All right, so as we start looking at these cases, we're going to be looking at two model types. You're going to see labels that say 6.5 and also some that say Max. They're actually for the same phone. One of the things about Spigen, if you've never heard of Spigen or you haven't purchased Spigen before, is that they make some very affordable cases that give you great drop protection. I've been owning Spigen cases for many years. I can't remember probably since the first iPhone and also for the first Samsung phone, and have never had any damage come from using these cases. So there's some of my favorites are in this line of cases that we'll be looking at, but once again, you can rest assured that these cases are going to protect your phone. So we're going to go ahead and do a wireless charging test, and we're also going to do a fit test for each one of these. So let's get them out of the box. All right, so the first case that we're going to take a look at is for those of you who don't want to have a case on your phone. It's a very thin profile case. You can see that right there. Really doesn't add much thickness to your phone, and it's really easy to use. All we got to do is just snap our phone into place like this, and you can see this is the kind of protection you're going to get. You do have the bottoms are exposed, right? But you do have your corners are protected, and you can see that the top and the bottom. Sides, everything is easy accessible. Everything over here is, again, very easy to access. And you do get some protection right there for your camera. So I'll put that at an angle so you can see how that looks. So you get that. And as we mentioned, this does support wireless charging. So if we put our wireless charger here and put our phone right on top of it, it's going to start up. Now this case right here is going to give us some, I would say, heavier protection. This one as well. This is going to give you some really good protection front, clear back, and has some really nice sides here that are pretty stiff, and it's going to keep your phone again in tip-top shape. All you got to do is snap it in place like this, and then you can see how you'll be able to see the back of your phone. You can see that you have some really good screen protection right here for your camera lens. On the back here, all your cutouts are nice. Everything aligns real nice, and it has kind of like a satin finish on the side, but it's not super slippery. From a glass perspective, from a front-facing perspective, you can see that there's some nice protection there. So you're going to be okay with this one. This is going to give you some nice protection, nice bumper protection on the sides as well. Now this case is going to give you the best protection, right? Because this is right here, has a polycarbonate material, really, I would say, thick TPU going all the way around it, and it has a kickstand. And this is probably one of the first style of cases that I had ever purchased from Spigen. So you can see how robust this is. So you see your Apple logo coming through. You can see, again, your camera lens right there, nicely protected, so you have no issues with that there. The bottom, everything is nicely exposed. Screen protection is great too. So if we put this in an angle right here, you can see how far up it comes up. So it does come up nicely above it. So you're going to have no problem with the screen protector on this one either. And then the buttons, you can find them right there. And there is your volume, vibration lock, and your power buttons there. It does feature a kickstand feature, so that means you can have it as a media device too, so that's pretty nice. And just also, we'll do the wireless charging test, and you can see it charges as well. All right, now the next case here we have is more flexible, but it does have drop protection. Has impact grid inside, so that if the phone were to drop, this will absorb all the impact. And it has some thick material going all the way around, so you do get some bumper protection here. So as we take a look at this, you'll notice bumper protection here, 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 and here in all corners. The back has a nice finish to it. It kind of like doesn't look like it's a TPU. It looks like it's more of a, again, a hard plastic on the back, but it's also very lightweight. It has this carbon fiber look here. You can see how your camera is well protected. Cutouts nicely aligned. Everything, it looks really sharp. And then you can see that you do get some screen protection there as we put it in an angle. We'll go ahead and check the wireless charging. So we'll put our charger right here, put it right on top. And then we see that we got that little bong sound, and it's charging. All right, so now this next case is very similar to this one right here. Still gives you drop protection, but this is a clear case. This case is going to give you, again, a lot of flexibility when it comes to, showing off the color of your iPhone. Most of these cases, except for this one right here, doesn't really show off what you got. Here, people definitely will know you have an iPhone. And then as we take a look at the corners there, you notice that there is still some good screen protection coming across. Put that in an angle right there. Screen protection is also there. You can see all your cutouts are nice. The bottom. And for those of you who are concerned about yellowing, I have yet to have had a Spigen case go yellow on me. So that's at least my personal experience. Pretty nice. All right, so now the last one for the Max is, again, very similar to these. Has that pattern impact. But has a really interesting grippy feel to it. Let me put the phone in there so you guys can see it. So it has a pattern back here, which you can see, which I like a lot. Feels good in the hand. Taking a look at the screen protection there. Looks pretty solid. All your cutouts are just going to be spot on with this phone, especially when a product coming from Spigen. So you can see here your volume rocker right there. Everything stands out nicely. There you go for your camera. Very nice. And as far as screen protection, let's take a look at that. Put it in an angle so you can see that. Let's get a little closer right there. It does come above the glass too. Wireless charging. Uh-oh. There you go. Sweet spot. Works as well. All right, guys. So now we're taking a look at the iPhone X cases, and we can see here that we have a variety of cases. Some of them are Golo cases that we've seen before on the channel, like this one right here. This is one of my favorites with the kickstand. But we're going to go ahead and do the alignment test. We're going to take a look at how they look on your phone. All of these are going to provide you different degrees of protection. You have the ones obviously that are thicker that are going to give you more protection. Those that are thinner will not, but they're still going to be a good option if you're looking to have something on your phone. So let's go ahead and start from left to right, and we'll start with this one right here. So now this first case right here, while it looks like it's a flexible TPU, it really isn't. Has a nice strong, looks like a polycarbonate back, has a nice frame going all the way around it, and it should give you some really nice protection for your phone. So let's go ahead and get it in it. All right, so let's take a look and see how this case looks. So you're going to get some screen protection. You can see it here in the angle. This has a tempered glass screen protector on it. And you can see that it goes slightly above it, not too much, but still, you can see where my finger is right there. Nice access to the volume rocker here. Also your vibration lock right there for your mute. You also have access to your charging port and speakers. On this side, again, everything is nicely accessible. On the back, you can see that you have some good, this has great screen protection for your camera lens right there. See how deep that is? This one will also wirelessly charge. Let's go ahead and test it. And wireless charging symbol came up, so this is good. All right, so now this case is a combination of two materials. Has I would say a rugged TPU material, and then it has a nice frame going all the way around it. Has those patterns that are going to make sure that if it gets hit in any way, that it disperses it. And if we put our phone in here, all you're doing is just slapping it in just like this. You'll notice that the screen protection, it does go above the screen, which is good. And again, I got that tempered glass on here. The back, your lens is really well protected, and it's in an angle too, so that you don't have to worry about backflash. And then again, all your ports are easily accessible there. Let's go ahead and see if this will wirelessly charge. And it does as well. Now this next one here has it's a shell. Still going to give you some drop protection. Yep. And you'll notice that it has this area here. Well, you could put the metal plate here. This is, you'll notice how it goes in a little bit. And this is so that you can attach this to the magnetic charging, actually magnetic car mount, so that you can put this and then just connect it. So it has kind of like this little area right here. So we'll go ahead and put our phone in place. Let's flip this around, snap this in place, and then you'll see what kind of protection you get. Again, this is going to be a thinner case. There's really nothing down here in the bottom, which is one of my areas of concern. But you'll notice over here, and let's see if we can see that here, that it's just flush with your screen. So if you're looking for, I see so many people that don't have cases on their phone, and if you want to have some level of protection, I guess this is going to work out for you. Let's see if it wirelessly charges. Put it right here, put it to charge, and it does. All right, so now moving on to our next case here, we have, this is a TPU case, but not a thin TPU in any way. Very, again, substantial. As you notice, as I press here on the sides, this area gives really quick because of, obviously, the port here, but it's not a collapsible, very flexible material. Again, impact-resistant area here, and again, we've seen this with the larger version of the phone. Now, I'm going to go ahead and snap this in. Oh, and by the way, I do have a tempered glass protector on the back, so it fits well here. So as you can see here, good camera protection. Obviously, you see your logo. Nice feel in the back. Has this carbon fiber kind of look to it. Here are your buttons on each side, your appropriate cutouts. And if we look at the screen protection, we'll put this at an angle, you'll notice that it does protect your screen. So this comes up above the glass. And I do have a tempered glass protector, which does add some height to it, but it does a nice job of protecting it. What we'll do is we'll put our wireless charger here, place it for charging, and it does charge as well. Now this case here is a two-parter. So you notice it says it's a 360 full coverage, and it's the ThinFit 360. This one comes with a tempered glass screen protector. So you have tempered glass and you have this case. Now the case itself is a very rugged polycarbonate type like material. Has this area here so that you can put your, again, your metal holder that's going to allow it to magnetically sit on a car holder or any type of holder. And then you have this frame that goes on top of it that snaps into place. So this is still I would put it like in a thin category. It doesn't add a lot of bulk, but it's going to give all the protection you need. So let's go ahead and see what the phone looks like in the case. All right, so here's the tip. When you put on this case, you'll want to start with the cover first. Because it has these little connection points that are going to snap into the back cover. So if you don't do that, you're not going to be able to get it to snap into place just like that. Now, this is a really cool case. I was kind of trying to figure out how would this work out and what it would look like, and I really like it. Let me show you why. So first of all, nice, smooth finish. It is very form-fitting. Doesn't really add much bulk at all. Feels good in the hand. And you'll notice up here, how it just really blends nicely with the notch here of the iPhone. And if we take a closer look here, now remember, this does have a tempered glass screen protector on it. So we'll put it in an angle. You can see that there is some screen protection there. So we do have some good screen protection. We'll put it in an angle again. Just like it, I really do. Very responsive, feels good, nice, soft, satiny feel. Doesn't feel like it's going to be something that will just slide out of your hand. And again, all the cutouts look really good, right? So everything here looks good. Let's look at the wireless charging. I got a feeling no problem here because it's a very thin case. And it charges. You saw that? Thumbs up. Now this case right here is one of my favorites. It's a Tough Armor series. Has the kickstand. We saw this with the larger iPhone that we looked at. I'm going to snap this in place so you can see what it looks like. Really good protection. Has the kickstand. Even though this is the smaller iPhone, a lot of people still like watching movies. Not good for FaceTime, right? Because it goes far too back. But still, really nice. So you can see the cutouts. You can see what's going on right here. Bottom, nothing having here. Sides. Side, right? And when we look at screen protection, let's put that right there. So tempered glass on this, and still you can see that it does cover it, so it protects it. This is a great case. Can't go wrong with this. Again, the Tough Armor. Put it right here. Let's see if the wireless charging is going to work. Put it in place, and it's charging. All right, now this last case that we're going to look at is, this is again one of the traditional cases. Really like this as well. So this is a Slim Armor case, but this is a Slim Armor case with a card holder. right? Now, at times, what ends up happening, because this is for credit cards, wireless charging may not work. So we're going to go ahead and snap our phone in place. All right, let's take a look at all the features, and then we'll see the wireless charging piece. So again, you're going to get some good screen protection. You can see that right there. Fantastic, right? Look at how deep that is. Really good camera protection on the back. No worries there whatsoever. Bumper protection, fantastic all the way around. Ports are nicely, accessible. Let's see if it wirelessly charges without any cards in it first. Wow. Wireless charging does work. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to put some cards in it, and we're going to do the same test again. So we're going to open this up like this. So this is going to allow you to put like a driver's license, credit card, whatever you want to carry with you, and then we'll do the test. All right, so I have a gift card in here. We're going to close it up, and we're going to test the wireless charging. Put it on top, and it still charges. All right, so this is solid. So again, I've seen sometimes when you have these credit card cases that they just don't charge, but definitely this is a definite buy. It works with the cards, and it charges. All right, guys, so that concludes our review of these cases for the iPhone X and XS Max. If you have any comments or questions, leave it in the comment area. Smash that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.